Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is day 4 of Bookmas and I wanted to sit down and film just a fun little video of my collection of special edition books. I thought this would be kind of a fun little tie-in to my gift guide that I did a couple days ago, of kind of another fun idea of something that you could get for someone or for yourself if you know what their favorite book is just if they have a special edition of the book. So I don't have a ton of them, but I definitely have more than I thought I would. I originally thought of special editions as just something I wanted to do for like my all-time favorite books, but there's just so many beautiful special editions out right now that it's hard to just pick up one or two when I have a number of them that I bought just not necessarily just for the idea of that they would look nice on the shelf, but they do look nice on my bookshelves, and so I wanted the book, and so then I went ahead and got the special edition. And for some of these, the special editions are honestly the same price as like the new release hardcovers, so I feel like if I knew I was getting the book anyway, might as well get the special edition. But I want to talk about the very first special editions that I got first, and these ones will always have a little special place in my heart because they were the first ones that I got, and I bought these with the idea of this is one of my favorite book series, and so I wanted to have a nice copy of them to display somewhere. And that is my special editions of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I just absolutely love these. They don't have like a dust jacket or anything on them. They're just the beautiful foiling. Six of Crows has these red sprayed edges, and then the end pages are just the map. And I don't really plan on ever reading from this copy of the book, but I just really love the way that these look on my shelves, and at some point I want to get like a little shelf on my wall that I can just display these two books kind of on their own. But for now, they just sit, you can't really see it, but they sit up on this top shelf here where there's that empty space is where I have a lot of my special editions at. But then Crooked Kingdom, this one still even has like a protective plastic on it. It came with it and I just never took it off. But this one just has beautiful gold foiling, and the side is the same gold foiling, and then this just has black sprayed edges. But I also just really love the back of these because they have some quotes that were mentioned in the books, and these ones will always have a special place in my heart. The next special edition that I got was actually a special edition paperback that I went onto eBay and got, and that is Beasts of Prey. I haven't read this book yet. I bought it when I was like first getting back into reading, and I saw this advertised and I just loved the way this cover looked, and so I found it on eBay and ended up buying it. But there's been other books that I've wanted to read so much more than this one. I got this one like right when the book first came out, and now there's multiple in the series. So I kind of wanted to wait until the series was done before I read it, and honestly since then I've kind of forgotten about this book, but I do want to get to it at some point. So once I got that one, I kind of got to a place where I was looking for new books to read, and I just loved the idea of growing my bookshelf because at that point I think I just bought my first actual bookshelf to have, and I wanted to fill it up a little bit, and I had the extra money, so I decided to sign up for Fairy Loot, and I was a part of Fairy Loot for about 3 months, and then it was the same with Book of the Month. I kind of had too many books growing on my bookshelves at like one time, and there was other books I wanted to get to. I don't remember the order that these came in, but I have 3 books from Fairy Loot. I have The Ones We Burn by Rebecca Mix. I have no clue what this book is about. I haven't heard anyone ever really talk about it, but I think this edition is really pretty with the orange and black edges, and Fairy Loot always does like really nice reverse artwork on the dust jacket. So this is like a black and white image, and then the front end page is just an image of the characters. Same with the back, is two of the male characters from the book, I guess. And then it has this like burnt orange foiling on the front. Again, I don't really know what this book is about. I haven't read it yet. I think it's a beautiful edition. I need to look into it, but I think this was the last one that I got, and because I hadn't heard too much about this, I think I kind of wanted to put a pause on Fairy Loot. Just another book that I got from Fairy Loot was Belladonna by Adeline Grace, and I have heard a number of people talk about this one. I haven't read it yet, but I really do want to, especially now that the third book is out. But I love the edition of this book. I love the cover of it. I love these like purple leaves along the side. This one has some really beautiful artwork inside of it. And then the front cover is just this beautiful like floral design. And it is just absolutely stunning. I am so happy that I have this edition of the book. And then the back end pages are also just as beautiful. So this is one, like I said, I am really excited to get into this one. I've heard people rave about it, and I believe it's kind of got like some dark academia, gothic romance vibes to it, and I think it could be something that I could really enjoy. So I actually ended up, I just bought the second book in the series. This one isn't necessarily a special edition, but it is the front artwork that matches my special edition, so I kind of wanted to include it because this isn't the standard cover that comes with the book. This one has no sprayed edges and nothing on the front or anything, but like I said, it's still just absolutely stunning, and I'm wanting to get the third book in the matching artwork just so I can have them all look really nice together on my shelves. Last book that I got from Fairy Loot was One Dark Window, and this one it's a beautiful book, but I was a little bit disappointed in this one just because the front cover pretty much looks exactly the same as like the original publication of it. I think I like the Barnes & Noble special edition better than this one. This one just has like some green sprayed edges, and I don't know, I'm just not a huge fan of sprayed edges when they're just one color like this. I like when they have designs on them a lot more. And yeah, I don't know, I just, something about the just all one color, I feel like it's really repetitive now, and I feel like there's so many books that have just a solid sprayed edge. But this one does still have really beautiful artwork on the end pages, and the like cover without the dust jacket I honestly think I like better than the one with the dust jacket. But then the reverse of the dust jacket, I don't love the reverse on this one just because I don't like real people on my covers, and I feel like it's not real people, but I just don't really like characters on the cover of my fantasy books. I like it to be just a little bit simpler when it comes to like the characters on there. But this is another one that I really do want to get to soon, because I think this is another like dark academia type of fantasy, and I have heard so many good things about this book and the second one that I think I want to do some dark academia reading now that it's winter time. I feel like January might be the time that I get to some of these. So then another special edition that I have is Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I haven't read any Cassandra Clare books, but I saw this one at Barnes & Noble 2 years ago when I went and wanted to get a couple books for my birthday, and I just thought this book was absolutely stunning. I love the cover. I love that you can't even really tell what the book is off the cover of it. And so I just love displaying this one on my shelves. I was like, even if I don't like the book, like it's just at this point a piece of artwork. It has these beautiful gold sprayed edges. And I feel like when they're these metallic ones, I'm okay with them being a solid color. But it has a little string in here for a bookmark, and then the side it just has the title, and this is the first book in the Last Hours series. So then the next special editions that I have are my special editions of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. I really am bummed that I missed out on the initial release of Fourth Wing. I remember when it was getting popular, and I remember thinking that I wanted to read it, but I was in the middle of Throne of Glass at that point, and I was like, oh, like, it won't be a big deal, like, I'll just pick up the special edition once I'm done with Throne of Glass, and I can still have it, I can still read it. And then they sold out everywhere, and I was really, really bummed because I did want the special edition version of it. So when they announced that they were doing the release with the red covers, I decided to pick this one up. But then I do also own just the original hardcover of Fourth Wing. And then I have the original release of Iron Flame. I think it's the original. Now I don't remember. It just has black sprayed edges. I don't know if this is the original release or not, but it has the black sprayed edges, and I don't think it has anything on, yeah, it's just got the name on the side. And then I did pre-order Onyx Storm. That will be the like original release hardcover version with, I don't know if that one has the dragons on the edge or not, but I do love the way that these look on my shelves, even with the gold one here as well. The last couple of books that I want to talk about aren't necessarily special editions, but they are Barnes & Noble exclusive editions, and these ones I mostly just got because at Barnes they end up being the same price as the original books, but I tend to just like these ones better, so there's a number of them that I own that are Barnes & Noble ones. So the first one that I have is Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I honestly like this one better than the original just because I like that it keeps all of the books as being this dark background. The original release has the white background on it with, I think is it a purple thread on that one? It might still be red, but I don't know, I just like that this one kind of matches with the dark colors of the rest of them a little bit better. And then the next one that I have is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I just love the colors of this one. I want to pick up the second book in the Barnes & Noble edition as well because it has very like autumnal colors on the cover. And this is a perfect example of I just liked the way that the Barnes & Noble covers looked a little bit better. This one has like some frayed edges on it. And then the last one that I actually have the first two books in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series in the Barnes & Noble editions. I just love these colors. I love like the pastel metallics, and I am hoping to pick up the third one as well. These are also books that I haven't read yet, but I have Caraval on my TBR right now, so I'm hoping to get to that series, and then I'm hoping to get to this one fairly early next year. I feel like this would be a good one to read in February, but we will see how far I get. But anyway, those are all of my special edition, exclusive edition books. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are enjoying Bookmas so far. I'm having a ton of fun filming and just coming up with a ton of different ideas for videos. If there's anything that you guys want to see, I kind of have a lot of Bookmas kind of planned out, but I could probably make some adjustments in there. But like I said, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I am posting every day from here on up until the day before Christmas. I'm not going to post on Christmas Day just because I honestly don't have anything going on Christmas, and I'm flying back from my parents' house 2 days before Christmas, so I'm not really going to be doing anything the last 2 days leading up to Christmas, unfortunately. But we are just celebrating a little bit early this year. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys back tomorrow. Bye!